You like them?
Yes.
Well, I gotta say one thing. I love them.
Well, okay. You're gonna put it that way. I love them too.
Okay.
Okay.
Why do we love them?
Black and gold.
Okay.
Can you ever go wrong with black
I was gonna say
and gold?
I like the Rebulas, like a lot. But these, ladies and gentlemen, here today we have the Mizuno Morelia Neo 2s in gold and in black. There's also the Rebula 2s in Japan in black and gold. But this is the big one we're going to talk about.
Wow.
Now the thing is, I brought Phil today, and you're not necessarily into Mizuno boots. And I thought it was a kind of pretty fun idea because, you know, there are a lot of people out there who know a lot about football boots, but who haven't necessarily realized the genius of Mizuno football boots yet. So I thought it was a pretty, you know, fun approach
to have me on board because I don't know anything about Mizuno boots.
Exactly.
Well, especially outdoor. Indoor, I know a little bit about Mizuno boots, but
they also make good indoor shoes.
They really do.
But the deal is, Philip, that I think we should start off, of course, by, you know, talking just a little bit about the new pack here, because there is a very clear inspiration for that. And then I think we should actually, you know, hear your take on Mizuno shoes and boots in general, because that would be kind of fun to hear. Would you actually think of, you know, just by looking at them? I don't think you know too much about me hyping them all the time.
No, the only thing I know that, you know, when you see the made in Japan thing here, you know that it's good. That it's good stuff. And I actually watched your video when you went to the Mizuno factory, and I was like, why am I not there with you?
That was a good experience. If you want to see how Mizuno are making their football boots, by the way, you can click the eye in the corner of your screen. But Philip, we're going to talk about that later, because let's start off by talking about the pack. The Japan Premium Pack, as they actually call it, and you understand why. I mean, everything that's gold can be called premium. So the deal is here that Mizuno, back in the day, 1985, created the Morelia, the first Morelia. Now, this was back in the day when, you know, no one really knew about this Japanese company who really specialized in making baseball stuff. So when they started off actually doing other stuff than baseball and, you know, exporting it internationally, they actually had another label called Runbird, which is the name of it's a bird running, the logo.
Oh,
anyway,
okay.
So they call it the Runbird, and they actually made the first Morelia in 1985 under the Runbird name. Now, back in 1985, the shoe weighed 245 grams. That's not a lot.
No, not for 1985 standards.
Imagine the Copa weighs half a ton. Back then, it was basically the same boot as a Copa, but it weighed 245 grams. Now, then, I think 30 years later, Mizuno made the Morelia II, which was the updated version, in a gold variation. And this is kind of the nod to that, this Morelia Neo. Now, the thing is that the pack only consists of two of their boots, because we have the black gold Rebulas and we have the gold black Neos. Why isn't there a gold black Morelia II? Well, that is simply because the gold black Morelia II they made back in the day was made in, I think, only 30 pairs worldwide. So if they made another one as a general release, it would be kind of taking the piss on on collectors. So that's kind of like the story behind these.
That's a nice story.
And you know, it kind of highlights that, you know, for Mizuno, gold is a special color. You don't get gold every day. So for the Neos to carry this gold is pretty special.
You know, I haven't tried them on, so I can't say how they feel on feet, but, you know, just squishing my thumbs on the toe box here, on a gold pair of leather boots. How can you smack on this color, on this leather, make it look this good and this smooth?
Well, this is basically what Mizuno can do. I think we've all basically heard of Mizuno at some point. And I bet you that a lot of players haven't paid too much attention, because it's Mizuno. They probably don't even know how to pronounce it right. What do they do? But they specialize in leather boots. So back in the day, 1985, they made the Morelia to basically give Brazilian players, especially this guy called Careca, legend by the way, a barefoot sensation. So they've been just working tirelessly to make the best leather in the business, and I think they've come pretty close. They built the Made in Japan boots by hand in the factory that we talked about. So it's basically, they give it the utmost care, take the best leather, and then just, make some of the boots that have the best durability and have the best shape out there on the market.
I just gotta say I'm impressed. I don't know what to say to whatever you said, but I'm just impressed. I'm just stunned by the smoothness and the softness of this toe box.
See, the thing is, here we have the Rebula, which is the latest and greatest addition to the Mizuno football family, and it's kind of their take on a modern boot. Now, it might be difficult for a brand that only deals in leather to make a modern boot, but they've still utilized, the modern technologies where you can use this memory foam to as an inlay, both to give the leather some structure, but also to give you this more like dampened sensation when you actually strike the ball. So you take away a bit of the sting and give you this padded, elegant sensation, and it actually follows the curves of the foot. So it hasn't gotten this need to be broken in.
No.
It just basically takes the shape of your foot and you're golden. And I mean, this is
Golden.
this is my size, but you can see it relatively wide. So I reckon even your
massive boat feet could fit these as well. No, not these, but obviously my size.
But I mean, as an ex-footballer, freestyler, what would you have the choice between an Adi boot and a Nike boot, Puma even.
Yeah, that's usually the choice that you get.
Yeah.
Like, what's your favorite brand out there? But I think that not a lot of people even consider Mizuno when they're talking about, the greatest football boots of all time, or like, what's your favorite brand, or what's the best football shoe out there. But I mean, I'm just gonna go out and say this right now without actually having tried them on yet. Like, I think that people should consider trying these and then giving them, the honest opinion, because I know that you've been hyping up this one for quite some time now, and I've just been influenced by that. And obviously, my brain is saying J. Mike knows it, what he's talking about, and I'm gonna be agreeing with you.
Yeah.
But until I try them on, I don't know.
Of course, you gotta reserve judgment until you actually playing them. But that's the thing, even in hand, the boots are very expensive. That's the way it is. They're made in Japan. They're made by some of the best craftsmen in the business, but they're made with the utmost attention to detail and some of the best materials around. Now the Morelia Neo here weighs 185 grams. It's made with a kangaroo leather forefoot, as you can feel, and then a synthetic midfoot to save a bit of weight. And then this plate that is, in some places, 1 millimeter thin. In other places, of course, it's a little bit thicker to give you the support you need. But it's so premium. You get the suede liner, everything, even the synthetic leather feels like nice material. And it just goes to show that you can actually still make a boot that feels extremely comfortable. It has a legendary touch on the ball and weighs 185 grams. So it just goes to show that they're expensive, but if you're the boot feinschmecker, the connoisseur, you owe it to yourself to actually try them. What's even cooler is the Mizuno actually have this thing they call the satisfaction guarantee. They believe so much in their products that if you buy them and you don't like them for whatever reason, I mean, you would be one of the only ones in the world, but if you don't like whichever your boot you buy, you can actually just return them. I mean, that's even after try. I mean, that is
after trying it as well.
Oh.
Well, who would do that anyway?
Well, you gotta believe it yourself.
There's gotta be some people, but I mean, just give it an honest try. I don't think I would be dissatisfied if I tried them on.
No?
Like, I would be at least content about the fit of these.
And that's,
at least.
That's really the thing. I mean, obviously you've seen a lot of footage of me rocking these, but the thing is that you can't really tell how good they feel on your foot until you actually try it. You can see that it looks good and that the leather is super soft. English, it's a difficult language. But it's something you gotta try on your feet before you actually go and decide. But man,
I just gotta say, like, comfort aside, just aesthetics of this pack, it just feels like the classic leather boot in 2018.
I know.
And you know me.
Yeah.
I like the little bit of a toned down colorway and a toned down kind of silhouette.
This isn't toned down.
It's not toned down, but I still love it. Honestly.
Yeah.
And the silhouette is just beautiful.
Yeah.
It really is. And I honestly think that this is that kind of silhouette that you shouldn't change. Like in 20 years, I still think that Mizuno should keep this silhouette as it is.
Yeah, that's just the way it is. I think with those words, I think we should close it down and let people decide for themselves. But what do you guys actually think about the Japan Premium Pack with the gold Morelia Neo and a black gold Rebula II? Well, of course, you should let us know in the comment section right down below. If you want to get a pair for yourself, which I understand, you want to splash the cash. Well, I'm going to leave a link on the screen right next to Philip's head, I think, where you can actually go and buy the boots made in Japan for yourself. Now, of course, also don't forget to go subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. We talk to the stars, we give you tricks on how to improve as a footballer, we teach you some freestyle, everything you can imagine. Click the notification button as well to be one of the first people in the world to see the videos. And finally, go watch some more stuff by clicking the playlist right down there. With that said, guys, we're signing off. Cheerio.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Wow.